So many of us have worried about the worst possible scenarios coming to pass under this second Trump presidency. That he would become a dictator, that he would never leave office, that he would do away with elections, and on and on. Now, I have resisted going there. I have told you on many occasions that I absolutely believe that Donald Trump would do all of those things if he could, and that may be their plan, but that I am not going to get ahead of the facts and what actually happens. That I don't want to contribute to to people's hysteria. People are already very upset about the direction of this country, and that I don't want to unnecessarily get people upset just based on pure speculation. That I was going to wait for facts to inform my judgment and my commentary about all of this. But I feel confident now because, let me say this, because there's a lot of commentary about how it's all over. The worst is going to happen. No more elections, dictatorship, military dictatorship, all of this stuff. And I am absolutely open to that as a possibility. I have been from the beginning. But I would say to people, when they would say these things, I would ask them, how exactly will he do it? Okay. If we believe that these things are going to happen, how will it happen? And no one has ever been able to answer that in any real way. And so it's just been speculation. Well, things that have happened over the last couple days, and then something that happened late yesterday, have now convinced me that I believe the worst case scenarios are what we are looking at. And I believe that I understand now what they're doing, how they intend to do it. That's the thing. There's been no how explained to me by anyone. How would he do it? Well, I think I know how they're planning on doing this stuff now. And it's not necessarily a foregone conclusion that they will be successful, but it's looking more and more like they may be successful. And I am working on a video now. I will be working on it today that I will post sometime today, hopefully, where I'm going to explain why I think the worst case scenario is what we're facing, and how I think they're going to try to do it, or at least the general contours of their plan. The specifics, on a day-to-day basis, the things they might do, I can't anticipate all those things, but I see the general contours of the shape of their plan. I see the direction they're going. And as I said, there was something that happened late yesterday that sealed the deal for me. Now it's clear to me, I think, where we're headed. And I don't normally can't remember ever having done this before, where I do a video telling you about a video that's upcoming. But I wanted to make you aware of it because I want you to be on the lookout for it. Because this is a video that I had always anticipated that I might be making. I didn't anticipate, frankly, that I'd be making it so soon. But it's also become clear to me why they have done everything so rapidly since taking office. And they need to implement these things now. They have to get it all done now, really, in the next couple of years. But it's not necessarily because of upcoming elections. they need to get a lot of this stuff in place in the next couple of years. And that's why they're moving as fast as they are. And everything they've done since the beginning now makes sense to me. And so, look, I hope I'm wrong about all of this. Don't think I am. But now that we have sufficient facts, because I always said, there was all this speculation about all these worst case scenarios before he even took office. And I said, look, I'm not going there yet. I'm not engaging in speculation. When he actually begins to do things, and those things lead me to believe that, yeah, he might in fact be trying to create a dictatorship here. He might really try to be completely getting rid of the Constitution and other branches of government and all that stuff. If he actually starts doing those things, then I will talk about those things and I will talk about what their intended plan is. But I wanted to wait for him to actually do things, because what's also true about Trump is that he's full of shit a lot of times. Sometimes he tells the truth, especially when he's talking about horrible things that he's going to do. When he's talking about horrible things that he plans to do, that's almost certainly true. When he's promising good things, those are usually lies. And separating the lies from the things he actually intends to do, that's difficult. Even these tariffs. He's backed down completely from the tariffs against Mexico and Canada. Now, his cult is spinning it as a win, but it's not. He completely backed down. He caved. He got nothing out of the deal. Of course, he's lying about it to save face with his cult, but he backed down. So even something as serious as that, these tariffs, and these weren't campaign promises. I mean, he promised tariffs, generally speaking, during the campaign. But these tariffs, these announced tariffs against Canada and Mexico, he made those promises as president just last week and a couple days ago, and he's already caved. So the man is full of shit. So I wanted to wait to see what the guy actually does. And what he actually has been doing, and the specific things that he has been doing, has led me to change my mind on all of this. And so I will be doing a video today, putting it together, explaining why I do now believe that we are headed towards our worst case scenarios of what Trump is going to do. And I'll explain what I believe their general plan is. So please be on the lookout for that video. Not sure exactly when it'll come out. I intend for it to be my next video that I put out. But if something happens in the news that I feel I need to comment on, it may not be my next video. I might have to jump up here and talk about whatever happens in the news. But it's coming out soon. So please be on the lookout for that. And I'll talk to you again soon.